So I'm here with Jeff from Michelin. We've just been riding the new Anakee tyre. So I just wanted to get a little bit of insight from you about the tyre. So obviously today I was riding it for the first time. Out on the roads I felt that the profile was quite a neutral profile. It was rolling nicely inside and out of the corners.
Yes.
I was just wondering if you could tell us a little bit about the profile and maybe the compound and what you were thinking in terms of the design.
Okay, Ken. Okay, so Michelin Anakee Adventure is our new offer for the trail segment. It's in between Road 5 Trail and Anakee Wild. It's a brand new tires, so we change a lot of things to provide the best balance in terms of performance for the end users. So that's new tires is for guys who expect first very high level of performance in terms of road, and also want some time to escape out the asphalt to have fun on gravel roads and so on. So our goal was to improve first, to make a big shift in terms of wet grip. So unfortunately, the weather is very sunny today, so you need to confirm in another time. But that was our first goal, to make a big shift in terms of wet grip. The first goal was to...
So with the wet grip, what have you done? Have you put a higher silica content in the tire?
So a lot of things. So we use last generation of silica compounds for the tread pattern. We worked a lot on the tread design because we wanted also to provide capacity on gravels. So we optimized the wall ratio for the front and for the rear tires also, which is very useful for wet grip, as you can understand.
So is that
to evacuate the water?
So is that having a bigger contact edge, and then the water drainage is based on the tread?
Near the mid-lead angle, we have increased the void ratio to provide the best performance in terms of wet grip.
Okay, so I mean, when I was looking at the tyre, obviously the contact patches look quite big, right?
Yeah.
And then, so that will probably give you the road performance and the grip, right?
Yes.
And then you've got the bigger grooves, which will obviously be the water performance.
Sure.
So then, does the bigger grooves also contribute to the off-road performance?
Yes, also.
So that would be that. So what is the big difference then between your middle range Anakee and then your complete off-road tyre?
The big difference, that's different tires.
Okay.
It's fully different tire. The tread complete different.
Yeah.
Compared to Anakee Wild, which is our let's say off-road tire.
Yep.
It's not the same compound. It's not the tread. The void ratio is much higher with Anakee Wild, our new Michelin Anakee Adventure.
Okay.
That's completely different tires because the usage is not similar than the Michelin Anakee Adventure. So it's another conception.
Okay.
Okay.
Because when I was looking at it, I could see it looked visually different.
Yes.
And then, but my thought was obviously with the 80% that you wanted something that's going to be comfortable on the road.
Yeah.
So I rode a little bit first on the GS.
Yes.
And then I was on the Africa Twin.
Yes.
And the GS is a very comfortable bike anyway.
Yes,
so I was thinking, how much is it the bike and how much is it in the tire? Because it was super comfortable. So we're just rolling in and out through the town.
That's good news for me.
Were really good, and it was really neutral. So and when I was kind of leaning the bike over a little bit, I was thinking that it didn't drop over quickly. It just rolled in really smooth and really smooth out of the corners. And then when I got on the Africa Twin, it was a little bit more aggressive and we were riding a bit more off-road. It still felt quite comfortable and smooth on the road as well. So when I got off-road, then it was quite interesting because initially on the GS off-road was these tight little twisty technical bits, and with a big heavy bike you're always thinking, am I going to stop? So you want to go a bit quicker, and then it goes tight and it turns, and at no point was there a problem for me. So I was sort of braking quite evenly, and the bike was slowing quite in a controlled way, but I wasn't being very aggressive. And then when we went more on the open road, then you could open it up a bit more, and I could feel the tyre moving around a little bit more. So I mean, ultimately, I guess what you're saying is, you want something that is brilliant on the road.
Yes, sure.
And then you're going to think about if you want to do a little bit of trail, then you can do that too.
Yes, exactly. That was the goal of this new offer.
Yeah.
Directly, like that. Just to add something, in this new tire range, we also introduced for the first time in historic Anakee range the two-compound technology, which is well known for sport touring radial tires and sport tires. That was not the case on Anakee 3, Anakee 2, Anakee Y.
So the middle is a harder
yes,
compound.
so basically the middle is harder compound,
Yeah.
and on the shoulder you have softer for dry grip. And we make the difference between front and the rear, because for the rear dimension we use 2CT plus,
Yeah.
okay, used on Power RS and so on, and Road 5 also, which is a little bit different. The harder compound in the middle is underneath the softer compound on the shoulder.
Okay. So
And that allows us to improve the stiffness.
So is the front single?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So front tires are with 2CT standard,
Yep.
two compound technology, as you know,
Yep.
on sport touring radial, and all the rear dimension are with 2CT plus, with hard compound underneath the softer compound on the shoulder. The reason why it's very efficient to improve the stiffness of the tread pattern.
Okay.
Okay, so because we also want to reach very high level in terms of stability at top speed, that's a way also to put inside the tires to reach the goal.
Yeah, then because you kind of think like adventure bike, you think,
Yeah.
okay, it's going to be kind of quite slow around town. Like today we have quite a lot of traffic, but then when you open it up, I mean, these bikes are very capable of high speed.
Sure.
So the stability, I found it quite stable
Yeah.
at high speed.
Yes.
I was playing around with the brakes a little bit, so I was braking in a straight line. I was also braking in coming into the corner, so I was using the back brake a little
Yep,
bit
yep.
and the front brake a little bit just to see if it would push me wide, and it was very comfortable. So
Yeah.
even I was sort of changing direction using the brake, and it didn't change direction at all.
Yes.
It felt quite firm and quite. So I felt it was quite a confident, inspiring tire.
Yes.
So for someone who's kind of probably doesn't do a lot of aggressive riding,
That-
it gives you
yeah.
some. I felt it would give you confidence.
I'm very enjoyed with your comment, because if someone explain to me that, okay, I don't think about the tires when I'm riding,
Yeah.
and I have pleasure on road, on gravel roads with the tire without thinking
Yes.
about the tires, okay, I made the job.
Amazing. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Okay,
for that.
thank you again.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.